Good whatever time of day it is to you, and welcome back to the channel. Today is a different video, as fairly usual at this point, of doing a review of the LEGO Marvel Superheroes Helicarrier from 2015. So without further ado, let's get into it. So here we have the Helicarrier, as you can see, which is quite a large set and is very detailed. This set came with 5 minifigures as well as a variety of micro figures to populate the set. Here we have the 5 minifigures on the buildable display. We have Hawkeye, Maria Hill, Captain America, Nick Fury and Black Widow / Natasha. As you can see, this is rather an old set for me as it's rather dusty. The minifigures, in my opinion, are all very nice. Hawkeye seems a little generic to me. And Black Widow has the most printing of them all. Here is a close-up of the Hawkeye minifigure with his bow, with basic back printing on the back and only front printing on the legs. And Hawkeye has an angry face on the back with his goggles on as well. Here is Maria Hill. She has arm printing with the shield logo here. And some back printing as well. And just generic navy bluish coloured legs. And here is Maria Hill's angry looking face on the back. We have Captain America in his Winter Soldier suit, I believe. Again, has back printing on his torso, but apart from that, that's it. And he has his second angrier looking face. Next, we have the Nick Fury minifigure, which is much more detailed on the front, I would say, with printing going down onto the legs. No arm printing on him. And again, a rather basic back printing for his vest. As you can see here, the eye patch line goes round the back of his head, but doesn't actually join all the way round, which seems a bit of an odd detail to me, but oh well. And finally, we have the Natasha Romanoff / Black Widow minifigure. This again has printing going down from the body to the legs. And has back printing as well. But no arm printing. And is also rather dusty. And here is her angrier face on the reverse. As I showed earlier, they all go onto this stand, which is the shield logo, a very nice little build. Gets the point across. So now onto the main build of the Helicarrier. As you can see, the set comes with 3 Quinjets, all built the same. Here is a close-up of one of them. Very nice little build. You can clearly see what it is. It also comes with these 3 smaller little planes based on the triangular propeller sort of piece. There is also 2 other little builds of, I believe, a fuel truck basic thing and a mini forklift, which is a very nice little design, I find. There is 2 of those and 1 of these. There is also 4 barricade pieces as well, which are not stickers, these are printed on. So that's a good thing. As I said earlier, the Helicarrier is populated by microfigures. This is the generic shield person, of which there is 8 in this set. So it's got a nice print of the shield logo on its front, with a little bit of leg printing and a small face there as well. These are all identical across the 8. We also have 4 unique microfigures as well. Here we have the Captain America, with very nice printing all the way through. Blank on the back, but oh well. What can you expect from the scale that these are on? We also have Nick Fury, who is pretty much exactly the same as the minifigure that comes in this set, just much smaller. We have Hawkeye with his goggles on, very nicely printed as well. And finally we have an Iron Man one as well, again very nicely printed for the scale that it is. This one also has a round 1x1 stud on the bottom to give the impression of the repulsor blast from his feet. As with all big sets, this comes with a display panel and stand that it attaches to. This is unfortunately a sticker and is not printed on to the base plate. So there's all the information about it here with a background of the Helicarrier. So now on to the actual Helicarrier itself. As you can see, it's rather large. I would guess around 75 centimeters long from point to point, and probably about 30 centimeters edge to edge. The runways, most of the runway pieces are prints onto the big panels, but there are a few that are stickers, these smaller ones here and here. Here is a close-up of the shield marked road panel. This is also not a sticker, this is printed on very nicely. And lifts away from the main thing rather easily, so you can easily access the inside. We have a build of the main control room from that scene in the first movie. We have all the computer desks, the main circle where Nick Fury, Iron Man stood, and a stickered piece at the back. Unfortunately, that one is a sticker. As you can see, there is electronic wires here, so you can light it up. I'll be demonstrating that in a little bit. As I just mentioned, there is electronics you can add to this to make things work. However, you don't need electronics. There is a lever in the back here which you can turn, like so. Which obviously you couldn't see what it was doing there, but if I turn it now, you can see it turns the 4 rotators on the sides. Which, whilst a very cool detail, it seems a little odd to me, seeing as this set seems more based on the 3 helicarriers seen in the Winter Soldier, where the rotators have been replaced with Stark repulsor technology and so don't actually spin. But still, a very nice detail. And here we have it running under battery power. My battery is a little low on power, as you can see, so it's just died on us. Oh well, but you got the idea that it spins there. Hopefully enough, the lights are still working on the inside as well. So as well as running the rotators, it also lights up the inside there. It's very simple to convert from the electronics to the spin by hand. All you really need to do is lift up these 2 panels, with this one meant to be lifted up anyway, so you can access the inside, and putting a battery box inside. Of course, this is if you already put in the motors and lights and so forth, which I did a long time ago. So yeah, that's really about all I can say about this set. I do very much so like it a lot. It has a good minifigure collection in my opinion. The little builds of the planes and smaller vehicles are very accurate. One slight thing with the micro figures is they are not quite to scale, being slightly bigger than the other builds, but that's tough really. As you can see here, bit of a size problem there. So yeah, that is pretty much it. As you can see here, my one is rather dusty, so I might do a video at some point of me dusting it, like I've done with a few other sets. So, thanks so much for watching, and I shall see you when I see you. Goodbye.